Ladies and gentlemen.
Laws and Regulations FDCPA. CFPB Manual B. 2 October 2012 FDCPA 1. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act 1. The Fair Debt Collection Practices FDCPA 1692. This contains effective March 20th, 1978, was designed to eliminate abusive, deceptive, and unfair debt collection practices. In addition, the federal law 15 U.S.C. 1692 FD protects reputable debt collectors from unfair competition and encourages consistent state action to protect consumers from abuses in debt collection. The Dodd-Frank Act granted rulemaking authority under the FDCPA to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, and, with respect to entities under its jurisdiction, granted authority to the CFPB to supervise for and enforce compliance with the FDCPA. 3. Debt that is covered. The FDCPA applies only to the collection of debt incurred by a consumer primarily for personal, family, or household purposes. It does not apply to the collection of corporate debt or to debt owed for business or agricultural purposes. Debt collectors that are covered. Under FDCPA, A. Debt collector is defined as any person who regularly collects, or attempts to collect, consumer debts for another person or institution or uses some name other than its own when collecting its own consumer debt. Definition would include, for example, an institution that regularly collects debts for an unrelated institution. This includes reciprocal service arrangements where one institution solicits the help of another in collecting a defaulted debt from a customer who has moved. Debt collectors that are not covered. An institution is not a debt collector under the FDCPA when it collects another's debts in isolated instances. Its own debts it originated under its own name. Debts it originated and then sold, but continues to service, for example, mortgage and student loans. Debts that were not in default when they were obtained. Debts that were obtained as security for a commercial credit transaction, for example, accounts receivable financing. 1. These reflect FFIEC approved procedures. 2. In December 2011, the CFPB restated the federal T collectors that are not covered. An institution is not a debt collector under the EBTS it originated and then sold, but continues to service, for example, mortgage and student loans. Debts that were not in default when they were obtained. Debts that were obtained as security for a commercial credit transaction, for example, accounts receivable financing. 1. These reflect FFIEC approved procedures. Accounts receivable financing. 1. These reflect accounts receivable financing. 1. These reflect FFIEC approved procedures. 2. In December 2011, the CFPB restated the Federal Trade Commission's implementing regulation at 12 CFR. All collectors that are not covered. An institution is not a debt collector under the FDCPA. C. Accounts receivable financing. 1. These reflect FFI.
That's about it. Me on a fucking debt that you say I owe. I'm gonna bill you the fuck up. FDCPA violations. That's how it works. $1,000 for a glassine window. Why shit? I suppose I just made $3 fucking grand. Shit. Bam, bam, bam. Glassine window. Glassine window. Glassine window. Glassine window. Hit me, Bose. Hit me, Bose. Oh, this ain't even stamped. This is motherfucking. This went in the mailbox. Oh shit, that's mail fraud, dude. Ooh wee. That's fucking horrible. See you in Court City. Here's. I've had the distinct honor of being your host for the afternoon, morning. Michael Talbert, one and only Bleak Narratives. Tomorrow, I will be history. Go your good way, brothers and sisters. Cheers.